call it swag, some call it cockiness, some call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And the Gamecocks will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas's offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just
picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. They'll ride the hot hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. It's complete to the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Gamecocks offense has its first opportunity of the day, and they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Now back up in their own end, it's third and long. Under fire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Lamb. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. High the chains now on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Hard running there. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Got it behind the line. It's Lamb. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. He gets a hand on it. That's a live ball. Defense has it.
And the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, baby.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out. Here's a heat. Finds a crease at the 20. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. From the red zone, looking for a space. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Makes the catch. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On third down, he drops to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The give to the tailback. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Makes a man miss. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Pope. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Off the RPO, complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Split backs here. Here's the handoff. That hole closed quickly. A pickup of 1 to the 15. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. 3rd down play from the gun. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is in the air. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll test the right side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Caught, and he's close to the 1st down on the nice pickup there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these 1st downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Running back searching for a hole. Nice move there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll take it himself. To the 15.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room. It's Huff. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Snagged in the middle. It's Lamb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw on third. Complete to the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
So, first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. It's caught downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. It's complete. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working that wide receiver screen. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be fourth down from the 24. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. He lost one down the sideline. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Firing to the right, complete. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just keeps swinging it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down.
You gotta love aggressive offenses. You get 3rd down and short, a lot of defenses think and run. They got 4th down in their back pocket. This offense is aggressive, takes the shot, makes the big play, goes from their side of the field to now set up 1st and goal.
The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Leaves it with the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give out of the gun. Nice move there.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Got it in the middle. It's Needham. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Just going to keep it after the snap.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. At the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawk. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Slips a tackle. Throws to the wideout. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. And the returner is stopped. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Trying play action. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Buffalo is in trouble. Check that. They're in a world of trouble. May want to head out early and grab a table at the Anchor Bar. They're trailing by 32 to Louisiana. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Gets it to him on the screen. Gets away from 1. Finds some space. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. a run for the quarterback.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
They go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Hawk. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A little screen to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll move the tight end. The give from the gun. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Going for it all. Touchdown Longhorns! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
31, South Carolina. 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Needham. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Here comes the Texas offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field. They wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Never a doubt. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Way to bounce back, kicker. Obviously, this guy already had a kick block earlier in the game, and he answers by kicking a bomb through the uprights. Well done.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's Hung. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Needham. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Polk. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They feed him again. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't...
Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Fresno State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Utah State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawk. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. From the gun, throws to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. It'll be a draw. Look out, he's got room. Runs through a tackle. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.